Thanks, buddy.
Shoot, Riker, shoot it. Oh, God. Oh. Give him another one. Just give him another one. Riker, you're up again. You're up again. Shoot it, Riker. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Three. Holy three. Hey. Look. Yeah, all the way around here, boys. What do you think here?
All right, welcome to, we can take that off of there now. Welcome to Grantsburg, Wisconsin. It is chilly here tonight between the Grantsburg Pirates and the Cameron Comets. My name is Bob Rombach. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We are working with limited internet and unfortunately, so hopefully we get a clean stream. We are just live streaming this to We Are Grantsburg's YouTube channel, to try to take a load off of the internet service that we do have out here, working off of Verizon once again. So it has proven to be difficult for some reason this year. We really haven't had too many problems with this in the past, but last couple times out, well, 2 times out, we're struggling just a little bit. But hopefully we get a nice clean stream here, and it's enjoyable for Comet and Pirate fans alike. It is still giving me a little bit of error here, but hopefully it'll catch up to itself. It seemed to have enough for one stream with no issue, so if you're looking for the softball game, that's going to be streamed as best we can to the We Are Grantsburg and We Are Cameron Facebook pages. Then Stacy and Goob will have that call for you. They're always fantastic. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. Hopefully those loaded up okay. Here are the lineups for these 2 squads. Here, let's make this a little easier to read. So Cameron comes in, and they'll be starting Corey Murray at second base. Tyson Lucas is the pitcher. Wyatt Halverson, the shortstop. Gannon Ebert batting fourth and playing center field. Kobe Sevels. That's wrong. That's the wrong way to say it. I know that. Somebody help me out in the comments. He's the catcher. Brady Quinn is the third baseman. Hayden Hintz is the designated hitter. Michael Reynolds, the first baseman. And Riker Ebert is the right fielder. So it's Murray, Lucas, Halverson, Ebert, Sevels, Quinn, Hintz, Reynolds, and Ebert. If I got any of those names wrong, please let me know in the comments. Oh, man, the cold is already getting to me, guys. And Grantsburg will be starting with Mark Seeger on first, Vinny Vogelin batting second, playing second, Zach Rombach catching, Colton Lozier in left field, Caden Matheny is the third baseman, Dane Lozier gets the nod for the hill tonight, Levi Anderson at shortstop, Carter Luke in right field, and Brock Matheny is in left field. And the Grantsburg Pirates take the field, and we're about ready to get things underway here on a brisk, to put it mildly, evening So Dane Lazier out there. Here's a little bit about Dane and the lineups here for tonight. So Dane Lazier, a sophomore, getting his first start of the year. In fact, his first game of the year. Sat out the first 2 games, and he is ready to go. Grantsburg 2-0 on the season. Cameron 1-3 out of the Heart of the North Conference. How did they get 4 games in? And we are almost ready to go here. It'll be Corey Murray, Tyson Lucas, and Wyatt Halverson. For Cameron. Throw is a strike down to second base from Rombach, and that's a good way to start it for the Pirates, even though it is just warm-ups. Got myself a little bit of some distance. If you watch before, I usually sit in that thing, which seems like it's right on top of home plate. So I got myself a little deer stand looking thing and got myself some distance from rocket shots. Hopefully the technique works. And they're gonna delay the game for just a moment as Jackson runs down to close a gate out in right field. I can show you that. All right, we are ready to go. And the pitch from Lazier is a little high, well, quite a bit high to Murray. What a tremendous basketball season the Comets had this year. Oh, it was so much fun. I got to watch a few of those games, call a few of those games as they made a great push into the playoffs. Why isn't my stuff working? I know why. That one's high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here we go. And here's the 2-1 to the leadoff batter. Swing and a foul. And it might have clipped Zach on the way back. It looked like it hit his hip the way he responded there. So that would hurt regardless, but on a chilly night like tonight, what is it, 45 with a wind coming in? That's popped foul. Is it going to get out of play? I think it is. Lands behind the bleachers, and the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5 pitches in here for Dane Lazier. You can hear that wind through the microphones. And the pitch fouled off again. And they'll try again. The 2-2 from Lazier. That one's low, blocked by Rombach. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. First 2 games have seen 3 pitchers for Grantsburg, primarily Colton Lazier starting and then Levi Anderson in relief. Good at bat by Murray here to start the game. Another pitch. Still a full count. Big battle brewing. Daniel Nelson also got a little bit of relief in that Amory game. Grantsburg won 12-7. Another payoff pitch. And that one is low and away in a leadoff walk. Hopefully you can see that okay. Decent lead there. Runner goes. The throw down to second base is not in time. It skitters into center field. Pretty good throw, just not handled at second base. So a stolen base just like that. Whoa, what do we have here? There we go. So just on the first pitch, it was a perfect strike, but Murray so fast, it's almost impossible to get him. He had a nice lead as well. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and quickly up 0-2 now to Tyson Lucas. So Murray and Lucas, part of that basketball team, that was just fantastic. Man, some of the best, those sectional games. Loops it in there, and Rombach holds on for strike 3. So one away here in the top of the first inning. Runner on second after a leadoff walk. That brings up Wyatt Halverson. Halverson, the shortstop. Vogelin covers second, now backs off. That one's fouled away towards the dugout. Strike 1. So after a big battle with Murray, Lozier is able to get the next guy out swinging 3 straight, and now he's pitched his 4th straight strike. Taking a look at Murray. That one's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Long look down at second, now kicking and firing. That one's popped foul behind second base, calling for it. And making the catch is Vogelin. Nice catch by Vinny Vogelin. And there's 2 away. Now Gannon Ebert will bat. That pitch is low. Rombach picks it, saves a base. Zach had a nice game the other night in that regard. Saved a lot of bases with balls in the dirt. Murray just a scorcher there on second base, always a threat. That's grounded foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not sure where that ball came from. Oh, it was a foul ball from the JV game. And the 1-1 from Lozier lets it go at the knees, strike 2. Might be a little wider strike zone than usual, considering the weather. Only 2 guys out there, I guess, for Grantsburg with their long sleeves on. Runner goes, curveball, throw to third is in time, and Rombach throws him out at third. What a play. Let's see if I don't, okay, did we get it here? It'll be close. Great throw by Zach, and he gets the runner at third base. Corey Murray is eliminated, and that is it for Cameron. No runs, no hits, 1 left on base at the end of 1/2 inning of play. It's Cameron 0, Grantsburg coming to the plate. Let's say thank you to Physical. Thanks again to Physical and all of our awesome sponsors rotating through at the bottom of the deal there, the screen. For Grantsburg, it'll be Mark Seeger, followed by Vinny Vogelin, and then Zach Rombach batting third. Zach moving up to third from fourth. Zach's having a good year. batting, here, I think I have a screen. Does that work? Yeah, batting .625 through 2 games. 1,000 slugging, 1.625 OPS. Having a good year at the plate. He was 4 for 5 in the opener against Amory. That certainly helped. Got his double and triple there. Hit the ball hard, and he'll be batting third here tonight. On the hill is Kobe Sevels. And this is Mark Seeger looking to get something started here for the Pirates in the top of the first. Last game, there's a little check swing down to Brian Vilstrup, who makes the play expertly. He had like a 9. It was similar to what Corey Murray did today, but Mark had a 9 pitch at bat against Nick Webster from Siren to lead off the game. There's a ball and a strike now. Sevels, ground ball, left side, tough, and it's foul ball, just foul. Otherwise, Mark probably would have beat that out for an infield single. Looping, and that one pops off. They're going to call that strike 3, so he is going to reach on an error. That ball got in there, and that is going to be a runner on first. Wow, that just hamstrung, what do you call it? Hamstrung the catcher, got it all tied up. So it is a strikeout for the pitcher, but Grantsburg in business here with a runner on first base. Vogeland is up now. Seeger at first base. Sevels looks over. Now Setz comes back. He gets him leaning, but he's able to get back just in time. Seeger had kind of leaned off towards second. The throw was to home plate side of first. And if it would have been right on, it might have been close, but they definitely caught him leaning there. Sevels back again. And Seeger beats it back easily. Now in the pros, you only get 2 chances at it. On the third one, you better get him, otherwise it's a balk. So you can throw over 3 times, so you can't just automatically go on the next move here if you're a runner. Now that's just major leagues. Hasn't trickled down here. Seeger does go. The throw down to second is in time, and he is out at second base. I didn't move the camera far enough. I'm sorry, everybody. One-man show up here. That ball was right on the money. Good throw from Wyatt Halverson. So we've seen both catchers eliminate a runner. So now 1 away. 1 ball and 1 strike the count to Vinny Vogeland. Vinny half swing, and that's going to land foul. There's a couple guys from last year. Keegan and Zach. Miller and Hecht. Conference champs. Strike 3, Vinny strikes out looking. So 2 away, and that'll bring up Zach Rombach. Here's the pitch. That one's low and away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That one's blown away. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Strike on the corner. Zach takes it. Probably a good take on 2-0. Looking for something fat down the middle. Nice job by Sevels to paint the corner on that one. The 2-1. That curves right in there, and Zach, as he is wont to do, gets to 2 strikes somehow. 2 balls and 2 strikes. See what he does here. Now he's seen that slider. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Some cheese right at the belt, and that's it for Grantsburg. 3 up and 3 down, actually, for both squads in the first inning. Gives us a second to say thank you to Burnett Medical Center.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Frojmovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
All right, welcome back to Grantsburg. Again, trying to put together a good stream here with some internet issues, but hopefully those have kind of resolved themselves. Can't get it to both the Facebook and the YouTube. So Facebook tonight goes to the ladies. Cameron and Grantsburg playing over on that field. Let's see if we can catch some of that. That's pretty far away. Oh, and then I kicked the microphone. Let's see. Oh, where am I going? What am I even looking at? There's a foul line. Oh, there we go. So there's the softball game going on over there, which is Goob and Stacy. Can I zoom in that far without making everybody too sick? Where are they? Here we go. No, there we go. There's Goob and Stacy. Can you see them? All right. If you've never listened to them do a game, do yourself a favor. And they're on We Are Grantsburg and We Are Cameron right now, so you can find them all over the network. Dane Lozier. Check swing, ball 1. It's going to be Ebert, Sevels, and Quinn. Ebert was batting when the runner got caught at third. Here's a rip down the left field line, but he pulls it foul. Foul and out of play. 1-1. I really hope he doesn't, and nobody hits anything over here. My hands are already frozen. I don't have to protect my stuff. There's one popped up in the infield. Should be routine. Shortstop makes the play. That's Levi Anderson, and there's one away. No score here in the top of the second inning, 1 away. And that brings up Kobe Sevels, the catcher. Swing and a miss, kind of bailed on that one. Just missing low there for Lozier. Ball 1. That one's high. 2 balls and a strike. Working quickly, Lozier. That one catches the corner. Strike 2. 2-2. Brady Quinn on deck. Low. Full count. And the payoff pitch. Fly ball center, right center field's going to be a tough play, but Luke is there and he makes the play in shallow right center field, and there's 2 away. Carter Luke. Still not happy with this picture here. See if I can monkey with it a little bit more. Yeah, is that better? I don't know, it seems so dark. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. That one is fouled away. Brady Quinn bats, Hayden Hintz on deck. Ground ball. And Anderson up with it, and a throw to first is good. Good play. Nice routine play, and Grantsburg 1-2-3 that inning as well as we take another look. And we head to the middle of the second inning. Still scoreless, still hitless in this one. Only one base runner. That was Corey Murray with a leadoff walk. Led the game off with a walk and got as far as second and then was thrown out at third base for the third out of the inning. Grantsburg had a runner, Mark Seeger, who was erased at second on a steal. Seeger got on via drop third strike. So for Grantsburg, it'll be Colton Lozier, Caden Matheny, the freshman, and then Dane Lozier. So the 2 Lozier bros. Colton leading it off last year, 341 batting average, only returning all-conference player last year. Probably a couple more on the team deserving, but a couple of those all-conference players I mentioned earlier, Zach Miller and Keegan Hecht. Carson Knutson also all-conference for Grantsburg. All 3 graduating last year. So here we go. Colton swings and misses some high cheese. There's strike 1 for Sevels. Swing and a miss. 2 fastballs in a row. And quickly ahead. 0-2. Almost certainly sees that little snapping breaking ball here. Yep, and reaching out and getting it and popping one, finding some dirt, some grass out in left field. And that'll be the first hit of the night for either squad. See if we can take another look. Did I get, yeah, got the end of it. And then shoddy camera work, but, you know, I know you trust me. So runner at first. Nobody back to first, and he is back in time. So unfortunately, I can't keep track of stats too well here. Delivers, that's a ground ball down the third baseline, but it is foul. Nothing in 1 here to Caden Matheny. Caden and then Dane. Lozier with the lead off of first. Sevels is known, or is had no problem throwing over there. Almost picked Mark Seeger off. Here's another throw. Second time he's thrown over against Lozier. Got back easily. That's a good move. He fires that thing over. So Sevels delivers this time. Ground ball left side, and that's foul. Curve ball from Sevels. And it's 0-2 to Matheny. Matheny got his first varsity action last week, did well, hit the ball hard. 3 freshmen in the lineup here for Grantsburg. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout, but Colton beats the throw easily. What a wonderful jump from Colton Lozier. He makes it down to second base, but there's one out now. And that brings up Dane Lozier, his first at-bat of the season with his big bro on second base. Colton with a pretty big lead. And they're going to try to pick him off there. Close. Oh, they said he got him. Out at second base. Another out at a base. So that's 2 away and another runner nullified. Here's the pitch. He lets that go high. So there's been a runner for Grantsburg out at second via steal and via pickoff. That's some high cheese. Oh, they called it a strike. That was at the letters then. 1-1 with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Both pitchers working well. In fact, this is pitcher versus pitcher, just like we had in the last half inning. And swinging at a high fastball. And that retires Grantsburg. They go again, not really in order, but only 3 batters come to the plate. Colton led off with the first hit of the night, but then gets erased at second base after stealing it the play earlier. So no runs, 1 hit, nobody left on base at the end of 2 full innings. It's still scoreless here. Non-conference game, as you know, or maybe you didn't. That's all right. Non-conference game here. And it's kind of weird. They've gone in and out of the conference before, Grantsburg and Cameron, in some sports and others not. But it seems like they play each other often. Obviously, regionally fairly close, so playoffs. In fact, 2 years ago, Cameron beat Grantsburg to finish Grantsburg's season. That was a heck of a game. If you remember, that was very close. Grantsburg had a chance to tie at the end of the game, missed a 3-pointer. So that was fun, and Cameron's been so good in basketball the last couple of years. Well, Cameron's always kind of been good at basketball, it seems like. But that was a lot of fun to watch. I got to call a few games this year for Cameron in the playoffs, and that was a lot of fun. That Cameron Unity game was just a barn burner. That was in Somerset. The gym was packed. It was just exactly what postseason basketball ought to be. Just a jam-packed gym. It was so fun to see that. Just the energy was incredible that night. And Cameron got the win. Well, here we go. The bottom third of the lineup. Hintz, Reynolds, and Ebert step in for the Comets. Dane Lozier doing well. The pitch popped up foul and out of play. That might end up into the JV game. It does, and it almost hit a Cameron shortstop heading out to his position. 1-1. Dane's pitched 32 pitches so far here through 2+ innings. Strike at the inside part of the plate and at the knees. That one's in the same spot, and he dials it up. So a strikeout, and there's one away. Swing and a miss. Dane's looking good here in the top of the third inning. just as outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Took something off of that one, and he's up now. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Michael Reynolds. Riker Ebert will bat next. He's the right fielder. And the pitch. That one bounces on the plate, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. Just inside. Tough one to take. But he does, and he gets a full count. Lozier out of the windup, and the pitch. Fouled away, staying alive is Reynolds. Wind has died down a little. Here's a rip into left field, and Cameron has their first hit. There's no doubt about that one. Reynolds lines one into left field, a nice hit. And there's 1 away here with a runner on first for Cameron. Ball 1. Back to first in time. Swing and a miss. Big bender there from Lozier, and he gets it even here. 1 ball and a strike. 1 away. Grantsburg looking for that ground ball. Try to get that double play. There's a ground ball, but it goes towards the dugout, and I think that was Corey Murray with some twinkle toes over there, trying not to get hit with the with the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch, that one sails, but not a bad waste pitch there with 1 and 2 and a number 9 batter. See if we can get him to go. The 2-2, just low. So that's the thing, you waste a pitch, but you got to come back, and actually that was a pretty decent pitch right there, just off. And now a full count to the number 9 guy. Popped up. This should be playable, and it is. Caden back into the outfield grass, and he makes the play. 2 away, Caden Matheny makes the play. And that turns over the lineup. Corey Murray, the first time, well, can't speak yet. This is the second time that Cameron has brought 4 guys to the plate. First time a runner was extinguished at third base, so it was only his at-bat didn't count. Suppose we could have that happen again, but doesn't look like the steal is on here for Mr. Reynolds. Murray had a nice at-bat in the first inning, ended up drawing a walk after seeing, I think, 8 pitches in that at-bat, or plate appearance, I guess it would technically be. There he's swinging at the first pitch, and it's no balls and a strike. And he takes strike 2 at the knees. So see if Lozier comes right at him or if he throws some junk up there. The 0-2. Oh, just high. It's hard to see if it was inside or outside from this angle. It looked like it was, the height was good. Here's the 1-2. That one's in the dirt. Rombach stops it. And up 0-2. Now it's 1-2 and a timeout called. Timeout called by Pete. Johnson, it looks like. And now, well, actually, I'm not sure who called the timeout. Now there's a conversation with the home plate umpire. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first, no score. I haven't seen anything sort of sketchy, but I can't see or hear everything over there. Reynolds on first, 2 outs. And the pitch fouled off. Staying alive is Corey Murray. That's Dane's 50th pitch for Grantsburg. Kobe Sevels, on the other hand, only has 23 pitches. And Murray has proved to be a tough out. Here's the pitch. Oh, he sailed that one. Throw it on first. And he is safe at first. Good idea and good backup out here, I noticed, by Carter Luke. Nice snag by Mark Seeger to keep that from giving a base away. It's the 3-2. Ground ball, foul. And another brilliant at-bat here by Corey Murray. Of the 53 pitches Dane has thrown, probably a quarter of them have been to Corey Murray. So we'll try it again. Full count. 2 outs. See if the runner takes off here. Yeah, they're going to throw back to first, and it's a little behind. Seeger with another good job of snagging that not perfect throw. But Lozier was thinking the same thing, or maybe Zach. And that one's going to get to the fence. That one was pretty wild. And sliding into second easily. On that error by Lozier, now first base open. Not a bad idea to try to get him leaning there with 3-2, 2 outs. I wonder why people don't do that more often. That time it bit Grantsburg a little bit. Base hit would score a run maybe. That one bounces off the plate, and it does move the runner up. And Murray will go down to second base, and Murray just brilliantly moves up to second base there. I was looking down, but I'm sure he just noticed that the transition wasn't doing very well. Now runners on second and third. Some great base running and heads-up play by Murray. There's a fly to right field. Back is Luke. It's over his head. This is going to lead to at least 2. Luke brings it in, and that is going to be a stand-up double for Cameron. Grantsburg was 1 strike away a couple of times in getting out of this inning, but can't get it done, and now it's 2-0. 55 pitches now for Lozier. Grantsburg has basically gone 9 up and 9 down through some, there was a couple of weird things in there. Ground ball, third base, Matheny up with it to throw to first, and he's got him at first. Great play by Mark Seeger to get that third out. Look at this stretch by Mark. Ooh, and had his glove hit right at the end there too, but that is going to do it. 2 runs come in for the visiting Cameron Comets, and they now lead 2-0. Give us a second to say thank you to another one of our awesome sponsors, Northwood. Yeah, thank you to all of our incredible sponsors. And new into the game is Brady Quinn. Well, not into the game. He was playing third base. He's coming in to pitch now for the Comets. So great job by Kobe Sevels. Let's see if I can see where he went. Let's see. Or not Kobe Sevels, sorry. That wasn't who was. Oh, yeah. No. It was Tyson Lucas, and I've been saying it wrong the whole time because Kobe Sevels is. His number is 1, not his position. Jeepers. Sorry, Tyson. Tyson had a great outing, but he is done for the night. Ah, Bob. What a rookie. I'm trying to see where Lucas went in the field. I don't see him in the infield, so. Anyway, here is the pitch. And this is Levi Anderson, freshman, swinging a foul. So it'll be Anderson, Luke, and Matheny. Ball. So Grantsburg trying to get something going here with the bottom of their lineup. First 6 guys essentially went in order. Grantsburg's had a base runner each inning. That one's low. 3-1. So Mark Seeger got things started for Grantsburg in the bottom of the first. Got to first on a drop third strike. Swinging one really high. And that's some early season non-discipline. We've seen a couple Grantsburg guys swing at ones over their chin. And the pitch popped up. That's coming towards me. Will it be caught? And it falls in between the players. They're over here somewhere. That's going to be tough to see. So anyway, like I was saying, Mark got on for Grantsburg in the first inning. Colton Lazier got the only hit of the game for Grantsburg and the only hit of the game period up until that point. But then was picked off at second base. Mark was thrown out at second base, caught stealing. Full count here. That is outside, so a leadoff walk. So Grantsburg gets another base runner and see if they can keep him on the base paths. And a timeout called. Catcher coming out to talk to the pitcher. And that is Kobe Sevels. Gosh, I can't believe I did that, you guys. Brady Quinn in relief of Tyson Lucas. Checks the runner, and he'll come over. A lot of time for Anderson there, and walks up the bag. Sun peeking out a little bit. Always nice, always welcome. Another one to first base. Cameron is not shy about throwing to first base. They've been pretty accurate. Grantsburg threw over a few times, and pretty sure he would have ended up scoring in that inning anyway, but moved him on to second. Swing and a miss. A little bit late on that swing for Luke. 0-1. Delivery. Strike. Man. All right. 0-2. Back to first. No problem. And that's part of the problem with this. The sun coming in and out and messes with the camera, but that's all right. 0-2, runner goes, swing and a miss, throw down to second, and he is out again. There is nothing doing on the base paths. as Sevels pegs his second runner, and that one wasn't even close. So another base runner extinguished on the base paths. 3 times at second base, and Quinn out of the windup now. Throws one in the dirt. 1 ball and, wait a second. Sorry, that was a strike him out, throw him out double play. So this will bring up Brock Matheny, number 9 batter. Ground ball up the middle, should be a play. The play at first is in time, and it's another strange 1-2-3 inning. 3 times Grantsburg has had runners on the base paths, and 3 times they've been out at second base. Has to be kind of frustrating for Coach Pete Johnson and the Grantsburg Pirate fans. So no runs, no hits, nobody left on at the end of 3 full innings of play. It's Cameron 2, Grantsburg 0, and Colton Lazier will be pitching for the Pirates here. Dane's night is done, 56 pitches pitched. And let's look at the defense. Does Dane come in yet? Looks like Dane might be out in left field. And so he just switched spots with Colton. Colton started the game in left. So Colton Lazier, I don't have his pitching stats up there from last year, but he's pitched now in 3 games. Started the first 2, now comes in relief. He's pitched pretty well. He has an ERA around 3. Just hasn't gotten into games, too far into games. 2 1/3 in his last outing, 3 1/3 in his first outing. See if he can bring this one all the way as we head to the 4th. 7-inning games here in high school. So it'll be Gannon Ebert, Kobe Sevels, and Brady Quinn. The 4, 5, 6 batters in the lineup. And the ball comes in. And Colton Lazier. The mound is his in the top of the 4th. That one bounces in front of the plate. Grounded foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. I was just thinking evening meals would be pretty fun, or maybe not, depending on who you are tonight for Colton and Dane. Both get to pitch in the game, and I'm sure the performances will come into play. That one misses pretty badly on the curveball. 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Strike, just caught the corner. Ground ball foul. And just like the leadoff guy against Dane, the leadoff guy against Colton, taking him a lot more than normal pitches to get him out or have a result of the plate appearance. 6 pitches to the first batter here. It'll be 7 as Colton pitches out of the stretch. And he gets him on the 3rd strike. There's 1 away. And the pitch. Good pitch by Colton. See if he's feeling more comfortable in there. Grounder, and that is foul ball. Strike 2. So interestingly, Tyson Lucas didn't even make it through, or I shouldn't say didn't even make it through. He only saw 6 batters, I think, before Brady Quinn came in. I'm sure that was a pre-game decision because he was pitching really well. Swing and a miss, and that's 2 down. Two up and 2 down, 2 strikeouts for Colton Lozier, who had a few wayward pitches against the first batter, Ebert, but took several down nicely. Now Brady Quinn, the new pitcher, and that one's ball 1. Took something off of that one, got him to swing, fouled away. 1-1. Pop foul, that's strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down here, and Colton Lozier looking for that mow him down inning. Remember the mow him down innings, snapper mow him down innings. Some great memories of John Gordon or Herb Carneal. This one's hit, and another foul ball. Well, if Cameron does go out in order here, they, at least Grantsburg knew they were in a fight. This will be the 15th pitch of the inning. Some good at-bats. And that's another foul ball. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gotta like how Colton is just challenging the batters here, as I think the temperature just went down about 10 degrees. You can hear the wind kind of picking up now. Boy, really picking up. And the pitch. Took a lot off of that one. There's nothing doing. Try to adjust my mic so you can't hear the wind quite as much, but we won't have a perfect solution for that. Unless I get a press box. Oh, that one hit before the dirt of the home plate area, so now it's a full count. Payoff pitch is not competitive, and it's a 2-out walk. So Colton had him 1 and 2, and now he's on first base with Hayden Hintz. Swing and miss. Getting darker. Colton. That one's nubbed, and that'll fall foul. So no balls and 2 strikes. Colton working ahead. Runner goes. The throw down to second is not going to happen because that's strike 3. Colton Lozier gets out of that inning nicely. 3 strikeouts with a walk mixed in there, but a very nice job by Colton. No runs, no hits, 1 left on at the end of 3.5. It's Cameron 2, Grantsburg 0. Say thank you again to one of our awesome sponsors, Physical. Back to the action here, and it'll be Quinn again. For his second inning of relief, and it'll be the top of the order for Grantsburg. They will have Mark Seeger, Vinny Vogelin, and Zach Rombach. It's a strange game here for Grantsburg as Caitlin's calling. Caitlin, you know we've got games. Mark Seeger reached on an error, but was thrown out at second, caught stealing. So again, Grantsburg has had a base runner every inning. 3 base runners in 3 innings, but only 9 players have come to the plate. That's kind of just a weird anomaly. So, like I said, the wind kind of picking up here. It's blowing out toward left field. And Mark Seeger will bat for the Grantsburg Pirates, trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That one's in the dirt. The one Mark technically struck out on was a big looping curveball from Lucas that kind of tied the hands of the catcher Sevels and bounced off the heel of his glove, and Mark was able to make the first. That one's right back to the pitcher. Nice play, and there's 1 away. Brady Quinn over to Michael Reynolds, and there's 1 away. And here comes Vincent Vogeland. Vinny 0 for 1, takes ball 1. Vinny struck out looking in the first inning. Swing and a miss at high fastball. Another one that was borderline high, or maybe not, borderline or higher. That one might have been borderline. Grantsburg's been swinging at those. Late on that fastball, strike 2, 1-2. Quinn ready, and he deals. This one's hit towards second base. It'll be a race to the bag, and it is, no, not really a race to the bag, but a good play anyway. Corey Murray to Reynolds. And there's 2 away. So Rombach will bat with 2 gone here in the bottom of the 4th. He came to bat with 2 outs in the bottom of the 1st and struck out. Was up 2-0, then struck out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Rombach. Down the strike here. Quinn out of the windup. Swing and a miss. Rombach not seeing it. He does his best work, I suppose, with 2 strikes. And like I said earlier, he just always seems to find himself with 2 strikes. Last time, he found himself with 3 strikes. See what he does here. He rips one into center field, and it will be past the center fielder for extra bases. Rombach looking for second. Now he's going to turn and get to third. He should have another triple I believe that'd be a triple. It was not touched by the center fielder. It got down. It was a line drive. A triple for Zach Rombach here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So maybe something here for the Pirates to work with. A 2-out, 2-strike triple by Zach. I wonder if he could ever do that early in the count for dear old dad here. That one's high. Sevels goes up and gets it. So again, 4 innings in a row that Grantsburg has gotten a runner on base. This is the first time they've had one to third, though. Here's the pitch, and Lozier flies into center field, camping under it and making the play out in center field, and that is it. That was Gannon Ebert. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. At the end of 4 now, it is 2-0 Cameron in a pitcher's duel.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Frojmovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
2-0 here, 4 full in the books. Colton Lozier came in the 4th and did a good job. He'll get it started here in the 5th. Grantsburg 2-0, Cameron 1-3. But Cameron with doing a nice job. Good pitching and some good base running. Some opportunistic plays for Cameron. I think it was Tyson Lucas who hit that 2-run single, or actually it was a double over the head of the right fielder for Grantsburg, and it is 2-0. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. I believe this is Reynolds. He'll be followed by Ebert, then the top of the order, Murray. That one's in the dirt. 2-0. To the leadoff batter, number 8 batter in the order. That wind. The 3-0, strike 1. Oh boy. Trying to tuck the micro. There's nothing to do. And ball 4. So, runner on first, a leadoff walk. And Reynolds has been on twice. New batter, it looks like, a left-handed batter, number 12. And I don't have their, here, yeah. No, he's not on the roster either. 1-1. Not anywhere on the roster. How is this possible? Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I'm so blind. Ebert. Strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This is Riker Ebert, as stated previously, and then completely botched. Here's the 1-2. Foul. So like I was saying, Reynolds has been on first base twice. He came in to score in that last inning, or in the 3rd inning. 2-run 3rd inning for Cameron. That one's lifted into center field, and it'll get down for a base hit. Nice job out and right and left by Dane Lozier, grabbing that with his bare hand, keeping the runner at second base. So solid single. And that'll bring up the top of the order, which is Corey Murray. Corey has had a couple of epic at-bats here in the game so far. He's probably looked at 15, 16 pitches. Runner goes to third. It's going to be a bunt and a miss. And runner on first base missed the signs. You could hear, you can see him kind of with the sheepish grin. That was supposed to be a move them both over bunt, and he's going to swing away this time. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here, trying to manufacture a couple more runs. Leadoff batter on. Perfect time to bunt. He might do it again. Lozier. And that's a swing and a miss. Now 2 strikes. Runner at second. Oh, looks like the Loch Ness or the Bigfoot sighting with how shaky that camera work is. High and away. Two and two. Way outside. Full count here with runners on first and second, nobody out. Colton's got to be careful here, swinging a foul. Three balls, 2 strikes. The runner on first took off like it should be a steal, but you don't want to do that unless there's 2 outs. Man. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Colton with a big strikeout there. And there's 1 away. That was a big strikeout because we are headed towards the meat of the order. Tyson Lucas batting now for the Comets.
Guys, you got to be a little quieter over here. I'm sorry. I've got a microphone that hears everything you're doing, okay? Can you go play down there? You can be as loud as you want over by the JV game.
All right, little maintenance here. Love that kids are enjoying the play outside. Here's a back to the pitcher. Can they make the play at first? Oh, he got him at first. What a play by Colton Lozier. Take another look here. Lozier had to track it down. And from a knee, fires a strike. Runners advance, but that's an out. Good play by Colton. I didn't know he would be able to recover in time. And now Wyatt Halverson. That ball gets by the catcher. The throw to home, and he is safe at home. And I didn't see the pitch. I was looking down. I didn't see if it was a wild pitch or a pass ball. And another run comes in for Cameron. Runner goes to third. So 3-0 here, Cameron. They add another one in the top of the 5th and still not done. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That's popped up. Could be playable here. And Colton comes over and makes the catch in front of the dugout. And that will do it. Nice catch. See if I can get that replay. Yep. So Colton with a couple of very nice defensive plays here in the 5th inning to get a couple of the outs. But Cameron adds another run to the score, and it's 3-0 here at the end of the 5th, or top half of the 5th inning. Gives us a chance to say thank you one more time to Northwood Tech.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a four-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
All right, we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be Caden Matheny, Dane Lozier, and Levi Anderson for the Pirates. Grantsburg has 2 hits tonight, a single by Colton Lozier and a triple last inning by Zach Rombach. And only, like I've been saying the whole time, Grantsburg's gotten base runners each inning, only 1 each inning, and have failed to advance them, really. Colton did steal second. It's the only time a runner went from its initial base to the next base safely. Boys. So here we go, Caden Matheny, the freshman, 6'6". Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul down the third base line. Yeah, sorry about the wind. I need an enclosure here. The pitch, that's in the dirt. Ball 1.
Boys, you gotta go.
1-1. Ball 2. Wind now blowing out to right field. Left field in the softball game. That one's high. 3-1. And the 3-1 to Matheny gets away from the catcher. And Matheny hustles down to first base. Caden with a leadoff walk for Grantsburg. And in fact, I think that's Mark got on, Colton got on, Levi get on. I think this is the 4th time the leadoff guy has gotten on for Grantsburg now in 5 innings. That's a strike at the knees for Lozier. Throw to first. Matheny timbers over, and he is safe at first base. Oh, he's got to get taught how to climb up the base and not let go of the base. He could get in some trouble at some point. This wind, swing and a miss by Lozier. 0-2 to Dane. Levi Anderson will be up next. Swing and a miss, and that's it. So a walk and then a 3-pitch strikeout, and that is high school baseball. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Caden Matheny on first. Levi Anderson batting takes strike 1. So after the walk, 4 straight strikes from Quinn. Fouled away, make it 5 in a row. No balls, 2 strikes. Decent lead here at first base for Matheny. That one's in the dirt, and Matheny will take off and get second base. 1-2 to Anderson. That puts a runner in scoring position for Grantsburg. That one's high and tight. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Matheny with a small lead. Here's a little nubber down the third base line, and it will be touched foul. This count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's 35 pitches for the reliever Quinn. And Grantsburg's reliever came in the same inning, has 42. So Cameron hitters making Grantsburg pitchers work more than the opposite. There's the pitch, swing and a miss, and that's it for Anderson. Another strikeout for Brady Quinn, and that brings up Carter Luke with a runner on second base and 2 away. Swings and fouls at one at the letters. Strike 1. Grantsburg looking to punch something in here. Strike 2. They've had good success offensively the last couple of games. I think they have a total of 20 runs through 2 games. They've been shut out here, and 2 hit through 4 2/3. That one's nice scoop by Sevels. Saved a base. Sevels has thrown out a couple guys at second. Nice scoop there. Matheny at second. Small lead. That's popped up, and that should do it if it stays in, and it does, and that's the 3rd out of the inning as, who was that over there? Whoever came in to play 3rd. And that is going to do it here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's been some tough sledding for the Pirate hitters. Give credit to the pitching staff of the Cameron Comets. 5 scoreless innings, 4 shutout innings pitched so far by Lucas and Quinn. Game tomorrow night. We'll be back here once again. And got a softball game as well as a baseball game. Hopefully, it's actually supposed to be a little nicer tomorrow night than it is tonight. And then again on Thursday night, hopefully that game will take place for Grantsburg. Tomorrow night, it's Luck Frederick here in Grantsburg. Colton Lozier out there on the hump. Ball 1. I think this is Gannon Ebert batting. Strike 1.
Are you coming to talk?
Just a little. You got time or not?
I'm calling the game.
I know. Oh, yeah. I'll wait.
Okay. Strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him. First pitch ball and then 3 straight heaters got him. And there's 1 away for the Pirates here. And this will be Kobe Sevels, the catcher, who's done a nice job tonight for Cameron. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, shortstop. Anderson there, the throw to first, and Mark Seeger expertly picks it up. Nice play by the infielders here tonight. Actually, they've done quite well on these plays. We've seen some good defense for the Pirates tonight. Colton Mosier with a couple of plays himself. So there's 2 away here, and Brady Quinn will bat. That one misses. A ball, and no strikes, 2 balls and no strikes. Missing kind of badly on those last 2 pitches. But there's a little psychology to that too. You just, as a batter, you can never get comfortable in there against that kind of thing. Two outs, bases empty. That's ball 3. This is the number 6 batter, Hayden Hintz, will bat next. If the inning continues, and it will. Those were 4 fairly non-competitive pitches where Colton was pitching pretty well those first 2 guys. So another walk, or a walk issued by Colton. I think that's his 2nd, maybe 3rd walk of the night. And we'll see if anything's shaking here on the base paths. Nope, that one's low and away, and that one gets by Rombach. No chance at second base. So Colton, this is his what? It's 3rd, 4th. This is his 3rd inning of relief. And there's another one in the dirt, and Colton totally overthrowing right now, and you can see him slap his glove in disgust. There's not a lot of chance for Zach to make a play on that. Now Zach will call time and come out and talk to Colton. Nothing's hurt for Grantsburg at the moment, but now a runner on 3rd base with 2 outs. And see if Colton can kind of come back here. Pitch some strikes to the batter. This is Brady. Is it Brady Quinn? No, it is not. Brady, it's Hayden Hintz, yes. 2 balls and no strikes, 2 outs, runner on 3rd now. Ground ball foul, coming back and putting one in competitive area. The pitch, another strike in a foul ball. So after the conference, the quick conference between Zach and Colton, 2 strikes in a row, and it's an even count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on 3rd. Big pitch here for Colton. That one's in the dirt and far away. That's going to score a run. Not a... Another run scores, and it is 4-0, and a full count to the batter. And that's ball 4. So the inning continues for Cameron. Swing and a miss, swinging out of his shoes almost, is Michael Reynolds. Reynolds has been on twice via walks. That time he wanted to walk around the bases. The pitch is in the dirt. Rombach stops it. Hintz on first, and Reynolds at the plate. 1 run in here in the 6th, excuse me. That's a strike. Top of the 6th inning. And that one hits the batter. Reynolds will get on base again. And will this bring Pete out of the dugout? Colton has been scuffling here in this inning. And that'll bring up Riker Ebert.
Is it urgent? Okay. All right. We'll catch up after.
That one's in the dirt. Rombach stops it, saves a base. Not sure where they would go for another pitcher here, Grantsburg. I think Brock pitches a little bit. Here's the pitch. Strike on the corner. Zach pitches, but will they want to do that? On the bench, Alex Peterson pitches. Maybe he could come in and pitch some if needed. That one's high and away. But pretty safe to say Colton will probably finish this inning and not pitch again. The pitch and another ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs. Got the first 2 guys out and faking a bunt on 3-1. The pitch is ball 4. The bases are loaded now, and that will bring Pete Johnson out to the mound, and we'll see what he wants to do. He's kind of limited, but he's going to call. Oh, actually, what am I talking about? Of course, Levi Anderson will come in. And again, Levi will come in relief of Colton again for the second game in a row. Inherit bases loaded with 2 outs. Or actually, the first time I think it was just 1 out. Yeah, it was. 2 outs here for Anderson, and that's going to be a break in the action. A bummer of a outcome here for Colton. He got the first 2 guys out pretty quickly, and then hit batter walk. Like I said, I can't keep. Unfortunately, I don't have a scorebook. I'm not keeping track of that. It's all I can do to just operate everything here. But it turned ugly here in the 6th inning. But Levi Anderson has done a good job, and he can pitch strikes. Take a look and see if I can see how the girls' game is going. Actually, it looks like the Comets are up over there, too, 5-4. Actually, now it looks like they just tied the game. Grantsburg tied the game 5-5 over on the softball field. You can catch that game on We Are Grantsburg or We Are Cameron. Back to the action. First pitch is a ball to, let's see, that's Corey Murray again. That one's high, 2-0, no place to put him. Tough situation here for Levi to come in with the bases juiced and the top of the order, and a really good batter here in Murray. That one's really high. And I noticed Riker is a very vocal player when he's out in right field, and you can hear him here at first base. 3-0. Need a strike here from Anderson. And they got one. You knew Corey wasn't going to swing at that one. So Anderson looking to get out of this inning. And he doesn't. That one misses wildly. So a rough 6th inning, it turns out. Looked like it was going a different direction, but now 3 runs in. Strike at the letters. Excuse me, 2 runs are in and still bases loaded. That's a little nubber towards Mark. Mark handles it, and he will get Grantsburg out of this inning. Oofda. That's about all you can say about that. Anderson comes in, pitches 7 pitches, gets out of the inning finally. And Pirates down 5-0 here at home on the verge of taking their first loss of the season. They have 6 more outs to do something, try to get back into this one. But with the way Cameron's been pitching and the way Grantsburg's been attacking, or kind of lack of attacking the ball, only 2 hits and not many putouts out in the base path or the field. A few, but Grantsburg really not making good contact with the ball for the most part. And it's going to be a tall task, but it's been done before. It is high school baseball. And I think a new pitcher is coming in for the Comets. Indeed, it is. And it is number 9, Corey Murray, will take the hill. See if Grantsburg can get anything going here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It is the top of the order, I believe. Mark Seeger, Vinny Vogel, and Zach Rombach. Or is it Brock? I think actually Brock Matheny will lead off. That's right. Brock leads off the bottom. So 9 top for the Pirates. I can tell you for sure that it has not warmed up at all here tonight, although we're thankful for dry fields and dry skies. We'll say that for sure. A little bit windy, definitely cool. It might have dipped into the 30s by now. I guess I do have this computer right by me. Could look. Current temperature. Oh, 44, real feel 42. Yeah, I guess that tracks. And being underdressed as a dumb guy makes things worse, but bring that on myself. That's a really nice throw. I didn't catch the whole thing, but Kobe Sevels has had a nice game behind the plate for Cameron. So Corey Murray, heck of a basketball player. See what kind of pitcher he is here as he takes on the number 9 batter, Brock Matheny. Out of the windup, popped up. Oh, that's coming right at me. And it falls just in front of me. Good hustle by Michael Reynolds. Almost got to that one. And it's 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. Oop, gotta switch the inning here. There we go. Murray again from the windup. Floats one outside, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. Easy to find that one out in the cornfield now with nothing growing quite yet. By the end of the season, there's generally some beans or something going on over there. A little hitch in his giddy up, just missed. Ball 2, 2-2. That's another curveball, misses. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff batter here. If you're a fielder for Cameron and you've got a 5-0 lead, all you want your pitcher to do is hump strikes up there. Actually, that's all anybody wants you to do. Umpires, opposing team, everybody. And there's a strike. 4-hopper to second base. The throw to first is nice job by Reynolds to pick that one up, and there's 1 away. Top of the order now, Mark Seeger will try to get things going here for Grantsburg. Mark 0 for 2. Curveball, that one finds the strike zone. Mark's like, why me? That was a nice breaking ball, backdoor curveball. And the 0-1. Another curveball, that one's in the dirt. And he goes fishing for it. So now, clearly Corey Murray likes to dish out some slop here. And he's been effective. He's got one out and 0-2 count. That one, the high heater, tries to get, oops. That's wrong. Shoot, what's going to happen here, I wonder. There, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to get Mark to go for that one. The senior doesn't. That one he swings at. Very nice pitch there, up in the strike zone. Mark, the veteran, can't let that one go by for strike 3. Takes a good cut at it, but comes up empty, and there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now Vinny Vogland will bat. 0 for 2 for Vinny. Murray's pitch, curveball in there. Uh-oh, I got something wrong here. There's a little flare into right field, and that is fair, and that'll be a base hit for Vinny Vogland. Having some trouble. The throw to second is in time, but not played, and Vinny, sorry about the crappy camera work there, but Vinny Vogland gets himself onto second base, a single, and then stretches it into second base. Looked like he might have been gotten there if the throw would have been caught, but it wasn't. So Vinny on second base with his buddy Zach up next. Zach 1 for 3, and Grantsburg looking for their first run of the game. Vogland at second, runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Ripped up between short and third, and Vinny will end up staying at third base. And Rombach gets his second hit of the night. First pitch swinging there for Zach. And that'll bring up Colton Lozier. Lozier had a rough year so far from the plate. See if he can break out of it here, get something going for the Pirates. First and third for Grantsburg, 2 away. Let's see if anything's on here. Murray sets. Taking some time, a little slide step, and up the middle it goes. That will score a run for Grantsburg. Ball is bobbled in center field, but Rombach will stay at second base. And an RBI single for Colton Lozier, and Grantsburg does indeed get a run here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Two away, and that will bring up Caden Matheny. Runners on first and second base. That one's in the dirt. Good stop by Sevels. First baseman holding at first base. Interesting strategy. Curveball. Great job by Sevels to pick that one up, save another base. One more base and a single could score 2 here. Murray checks the runner at second, now delivers. Ground ball, and it is picked up by the third baseman. The throw to first is on time and on target. Whew, and Reynolds almost missed the bag there, but he did end up finding it. So the damage is limited for Cameron. 1 run on 3 hits for Grantsburg that inning. And 2 left on at the end of 6 full innings of play. It's Cameron's 5, Grantsburg 1.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Freumovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
All right, 6 in the books here in Grantsburg, 5-1 Cameron. They scored 2 in the third, 1 in the fifth, and 2 more in the 6th inning. Grantsburg finally getting one across in the 6th. And out to pitch is Zach Rombach. Rombach will be pitching to Dane Lozier. This will be Zach's first crack at the mound. Took me a long time to see that he was out there. And full disclosure, that's my son, so take that into consideration when I call this. He hasn't pitched except for his freshman year in JV. So we'll see how he does. I mean, literally never pitched outside of that. So this is the kind of thing you want your guy to get in there and throw some strikes up there and try to get out of the inning fairly quickly and get back to hitting. Dane Lozier will catch for the Pirates. His throw down to second is nice. Oh, overdid it on the camera. So it'll be the heart of the order, Wyatt Halverson, Gannon Ebert, and Kobe Sevels. And the first pitch is a strike, and I missed it because I was looking down. Swinging a flare into right. Nice solid single to start the 7th inning for Cameron. Not sure what kind of move Zach even has. He checks the runner, delivers just a little bit high. He could see the umpire wanting to call that one, but doesn't. Number 4 batter Gannon Ebert, then Kobe Sevels will bat. Rombach in the stretch, and he delivers, fouled away. Strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. Leadoff single by Halverson. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, and it's foul. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's weird to see Zach with a hat on in a game. He wears hats all the time around the house, but 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Another one pulled foul. Curveball, catches it, and he gets his first varsity strikeout. Nice pitch by Rombach. And there's one away. Checks the runner and delivers. Just outside. One thing is, so far Zach's been up there throwing strikes or around the plate anyway. That one was close. He's made the umpire think a couple times. That pitch is, of course, and the runner's going to go to second. The throw down is in time, and he's out at second. Great throw by Dane Lozier, and his first varsity crack at catcher. So, runner extinguished at second base, and there are 2 outs here. Very nice throw by Dane Lozier, and that was a little bit of a late jump there. Obviously, it was on the pitch, the catch. Here's a ground ball. That's going to sneak foul. The ball in the dirt is what or it wasn't in the dirt. It was inside and dropped, I guess, by Dane, but he made a nice recovery and a perfect throw down to second to get the runner. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. 2-2, and we'll see if Zach can get out of this inning. This is Kobe Sevels batting for Cameron. Zach 6'5". And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball is dropped and tagged out. Dane Lozier. Good job by Dane and Zach coming in a couple of positions that they're not used to. But Zach, nice job coming in, throwing strikes, getting out of the inning unharmed, giving up 1 hit, but that runner getting erased at second base. At the end of 6.5, Cameron has a nice lead, 5-1 the score here in Grantsburg. Check in on that other game. 7-5, listen to this.
Yes. Best scoring tool. Catch up on my scorebook in here.
I'm just looking at the changes. Okay, so it looks like Piper Olson is going out to first. Whitney's going to stay in the circle. That moves Ruby Rango is moving to third. And Kaylee Moore now is out.
Just a little audio here for you in the softball game. Lots of people watching that one. 7-5, Grantsburg on top of Cameron right now. And they are heading, it says the top of the 7th, and that tracks because I see Grantsburg on the field.
Was that? No, last year.
Right at the end of last year.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, right before I think we did.
Oh, what just happened? Well, good news is that we are going to get internet down here at some point. It's been approved. It just has to get installed. And so we're looking forward to that. Dane Lozier, followed by Levi Anderson, then Carter Luke, the scheduled batters here in the bottom of the 7th for the Pirates. Corey Murray back out in his second inning of work for Cameron, and he throws strike 1. And that is just what everybody wants to see. Pitchers throwing strikes here when the temperature's this cold, and it's still a ball game, that's for sure. Ball 1, 1-1. Ground ball. Tough play, ranging over, making the scoop, and then throwing to first in time. Nice job over at third base. I'm not sure who it is over at third base anymore. It might be Brady Quinn again. It is Brady Quinn over at third, and there's one away. And that's going to bring up pinch hitter Mitchell Meyer in for Levi Anderson. Swing and a miss. A big cut there by Mitchell. A little bit about Mitchell last year. Pretty decent. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. That one's inside. 1-2. Curveball swung on and dribbled towards third. The throw to first in the dirt. Nice pick by Reynolds, and there's 2 away. Reynolds has been a stalwart over there at first base for Cameron tonight, and Cameron really playing good baseball here all around. Pitching, hitting, fielding, base running. Very good. And I think this is Carter Luke batting now for Grantsburg. He takes a swing at the first pitch, and it goes foul. It is not. It is Brady Gross in for Carter Luke. Gross getting the net bat here at the end of the game. 2 outs and 1 strike to Brady. Got to tell you, it's going to be a quick post game. I'll do a little bit with the Russ Erickson player of the game, and then we are out of here. Curveball swung on, dribbled foul. That's 2 strikes now for Gross. In fact, we can do the player of the game probably right now. Russ Erickson, player of the game, and this is a Grantsburg award. Many players for Cameron probably deserve the player of the game of the whole game, but for Grantsburg, player of the game's got to be Zach Rombach. 2 for 3, triple, single, and the RBI, the lone RBI. Was that his RBI? I don't have it down, but anyway, he was able to hit, threw a guy out at third as a catcher, and then came in the 7th inning and pitched strikes and got guys out. So congrats, Zach. Russ Erickson, player of the game. Here's the 1-2, and that one is in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here is the 2-2. Swing and a hit. Gross laces one into left field, and the game continues. Brady Gross with a nice smack into left, and Grantsburg still alive here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That was a very solid hit. Due up is Brock Matheny, and that does look like who is stepping in here against Corey Murray with 2 outs. See if Gross is moving on the pitch. No, and that ball goes wild, and that will be Gross on second. So it'll be one heck of a story if this game continues with 2 outs. Corey got the first 2 guys out. Brady Gross has a pinch hitter lined in to left field. Now is at second base. And Brock Matheny, the freshman. So that's a strike. Gross is a freshman as well. So that's 4. Who batted for Levi? Short-term memory. Anyway, that's 4 freshmen into the game here in this one. That one's high. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, it was Mitch Meyer. He's a junior. 2 balls and a strike to Matheny. Runner on second base. And he fouls one away. Look out, kids. They're fine. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to the Frosh. Murray trying to finish it off here. The 2-2. Swinging a foul, and Matheny will not have any of it. Looks like the softball game might be over. That looks like it was a Grantsburg win over there. And another 2-2. Strike three looking, and that's the end of the game. Brock striking out, taking that third strike. So no runs, one hit, one left on at the end of the game for Grantsburg. 5-1, Cameron gets the victory here in a chilly evening, but we're thankful anytime we can come out and play ball. And Grantsburg goes to two wins and one loss. Cameron now goes to 2-3 on the season. So this was a non-conference game. Grantsburg 1-0 in conference. They beat Siren last week. So that is going to do it here for tonight. Tomorrow night, Grantsburg hosts Luck Frederick. We'll have that one here on We Are Grantsburg. Same thing with the softball team. So that is going to do it for us tonight. My name is Bob Rombach. Thank you so much for joining us here on We Are Cameron and We Are Grantsburg, both part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.